Okay, hello, expert investors. I'm on the line with Darren. We're just going to do, we're finishing a conversation, but I wanted him to let you know what we're going to talk about on June 26th. So I got Darren Mitchell here again. He's a life insurance specialist and also, in a lot of ways, a financial advisor, correct?
Yes.
So what's the difference quickly between what you do, and a typical financial advisor? Because I know everyone has their own opinions about financial advisors. So what makes you different there, Darren?
Sure. So I used to be a traditional or typical financial advisor, do all the RSPs and disability and all the different things. But really after 2008 and the market crash, my world just changed and I went through this education crusade. But typical financial planning just stopped making sense to me that, if we don't want to figure out how to get rich, all we got to do is look at what the rich people are doing. What are they doing? They're investing in themselves, they're investing in a business, and they're investing in real estate and hard assets. But what does traditional financial planning tell you to do? Well, you should give up control of your money, put it in a nice RSP and a balanced mutual fund, and leave it there for the next 40 years. And then hopefully everything will be okay. We'll turn it into a RIF and we'll give it back to you piece by piece. Well, if you do that, it's pretty hard to do real estate and business, et cetera. So, and then the second part of financial advising is I never understood. So if you work with me as a financial advisor, I'm going to be so incredible that your finances are going to be such that you're going to be in a lower tax bracket when you retire. Like who wants to sign up for putting your money in jail and being in a lower tax bracket when you retire? So now I work with predominantly real estate investors and business owners to show them how to take control of their money and how to multiply it.
I think the key thing is in there is, what are the rich people doing? And if everybody and their uncle is doing the RRSP game and getting nowhere, why would anybody want to go down that road? I mean, I almost think contrarian is better than just following everyone else around. But that's just me.
Yeah, I agree, Paul. So we've got 90% of the wealth in the world is with 10% of the people. But what do we do financially? Well, let's follow the 90% of the world that has 10% of the wealth. They're all doing RSPs. Let's giddy up. Let's go.
Just for fun, I heard a great comment the other day. I laughed so hard I missed the end of the whole explanation. And I can't confirm or deny the numbers are exactly correct, but I'm betting that it's close. It was something they were talking about the millennials, the newer millennials, because I'm a millennial, but I'm an old millennial. But the newer millennials and like the Gen X and Gen Z, like the newest generation, that they hold about 4% of the entire world's wealth. So not much for a pretty large chunk of the population. And Mark Zuckerberg has 2% of that wealth. And I fell on the floor laughing after I heard that, and the rest of it I didn't even hear. But I want this to be as eye-opening for everyone else as it was for me. And that leads me to my second question: is that it's the and theory, the and theory. Everyone, I'm always like, okay, I have money. Here's my 100,000. Here's my 200,000. Should I do another development deal, or should I buy another $6, or should I pump up my RSP, or should I lend on a second mortgage? It's one or the other. And it really hit home for me when you said, why don't you do both? Because my favorite saying is, have your cake, eat it, smush your face in the icing, and have a shot of tequila in the end too. Why sacrifice all the good stuff? Have both. So explain to me what this and thing means in your investment strategy here.
Sure. So every other investment in the world or every other savings vehicle in the world is an or asset. Do I put money into a TFSA, or do I get a real estate coach? Do I put money into an RSP, or do I do real estate? Do I put money here, or do I do Bitcoin? This is the only truly and asset. So this specially designed cash value life insurance designed for real estate and business owners is going to be an and asset. Your money is going to be inside the policy, compounding for the rest of your life, compounding forever. And at the same time, we're going to be able to legally multiply or clone that money and make it appear somewhere else over here. And we're going to provide an opportunity for you to do real estate, business, hard asset, whatever it is that you want to do to become wealthy. But the whole time we're using it over here, it's still going to be inside the policy compounding it. So we're going to, technically what we're doing is we're borrowing against it, but it's a contractual obligation that they will loan us 90% of our cash value in there. So our money's in the policy, one, our money's outside the policy, taking advantage of the opportunity and taking advantage of the opportunity. And it's also providing, a death benefit up here. It's not our focus, but it's kind of the bonus that comes along with this. So we're going to grow it tax-free. We're going to multiply it. We're going to put it into the real estate or business opportunity. And we're going to provide our death benefit, our dollars just multiplied 3 places at the same time. So now we can do this tax-free growth and real estate and Bitcoin and business, whatever the opportunity you see is best.
So if I got my head wrapped around this, and sorry about the background noise, some construction there, but I'm investing in this insurance policy. Let's say it grows to 100,000. I want to borrow some money out of it. I borrow 90,000 out, but it's not like taking 90,000 from my bank account and it's now down to 10,000. My 100,000 in the insurance policy stays in there and continues to compound while I'm still borrowing the 90,000. And I take that 90,000 and I might buy a duplex, buy Bitcoin, buy a cottage, buy whatever I want, and enjoy the fruits of my labor while still compounding inside the insurance policy tax-free, right?
You're exactly right. So whether I'm doing a condo, a fourplex, or private lend, I look at it as my money's inside the policy compounding, and it's unaffected by whether I have a loan or not. So now I'm just going to say, great, how many and opportunities can I take advantage of? Let's borrow 100,000 and loan it out at 14. Let's borrow 90,000 for a down payment. Let's borrow some money for a condo pre-construction. And the whole time I'm doing these additional deals, my money's still compounding along consistently every single year, unaffected by those loans.
That's awesome. Okay, so June 26th, 9 a.m., we're going to talk about this. If you can't make the call, you can still register, pay the $25 donation. We're going to record it, and I'll send it to you after within 24 to 72 hours as soon as I get the recording ready and sent out. So this is going to be a fantastic call. I appreciate you doing this, Darren, and thank you for this quick little promo for everyone. Talk soon.
No worries. Looking forward to it.